Hello everyone, it's Ira here, and I'm happy to welcome you back to my channel with introducing a new project today and a little bit of updates about what's been going on. For those of you who are still here with me, and for those of you who have been patient enough to stay within the channel, and for the newcomers, I am today once again introducing a new project which follows the subject of my summer house. It was completely made in the summer house, which means it's not my main lodgings. It's not the place where I constantly live, and I lived there for a couple of months, and so I had a limited supply there. Supply of stuff, although I picked some and took some with me, but mostly I tried to deal with what I had. And big part of this journal is, let's say, sponsored. I mean, not literally sponsored, but somehow supported and provided by one of my dearest, and I would say, friends, my dear sweet friend Dita, who from Sweden, who actually sent lots of stuff you will see here in as happy mail. And I decided to also thank her for her support and use as much as I can in this journal, so that you can see that I'm using it all. And although pretty seldom, but when I do, I do. And so this journal follows the common pattern of like junky, stuffy, let's say, like packed with stuff. Oh, let me check that you can see. Yeah, you can see. And things that actually just pop up on the page, and so on. Sorry, I might be a little bit misleading at times, because after not filming for so long, I might lose some skill. But I think if I manage to be more regular here, I will catch up. So let's see. This is, I would say, it's a mini journal, because it's not A5. It's more like, and it's not a 6. It's something in between these two sizes, and it is about, like, let me see, let us use this ruler to, it's about 14 centimeters to around 20. And yeah, let's see how it works. First of all, I used some embroidery patterns here. I bought digi copies of books from Yula. It's a Japanese author, or Japanese, I don't know, is it an author or just the name of the brand? But I bought a couple of books of patterns, and absolutely enjoyed embroidering. I found this like book, not advertised but shown in one of the videos of crafter, American crafter, and the name of her channel is Kiko Sabi. She is fond of this type of patterns. She makes a lot of them, and so I saw the ideas and I liked them a lot, and I bought these books online. And here is a belly band that I made for this journal to keep it all together, and to keep the extra piece here, as you see, as well, because it's an addition to the journal. As you can see, it's just yes, it's kind of, let me show you closer. Well, I hope the close-up was good enough. And the back side also has the same embroidery, like embroidered border. In fact, it's not even at all, which I don't mind, because the whole style of the journal is all about that. Yep. And this is the elastic ribbon, and it's pretty loose, like the closure is pretty loose, because When something is added inside, it will get even more bulky than here. Then here is another tiny book that I added here. I will show it later. And here we are. This is the main journal, and this is the spine. The spine is made after, again, embroidered and made after the patterns as well. The patterns from Eula, one of the Eula's magazines. Here it goes. And yeah, I must say that this embroidery floss, this is the on the belly band, and here it's provided by Dita. It came in one of her happy mails. And here you can see, and yeah, the spine is secured. I not only glued it, but also stitched it to the cover here and here. Here's something like double stitch, like crossing or stuff. Yep. And the cover comes from some botanical book about herbs and spices, and oh yeah, the butterfly from the Happy Mail as well. Yep. Let's yeah, before I show it, I start showing it, I would like to introduce this pop-up book. This is a little tiny format, and I will just demonstrate what it is, and just like that. You can also, as you can see, take notes here, add photos, but all of them are pop-up. Yep, like that and like that. I also decorated with some, as you can see, doodling frames and stuff, and here it is. And then it's not even a ribbon, it's kind of some part. As you some of you might know, I'm very much for recycling stuff, and so this is part of recycled clothing piece, probably, as well as this fabric. This fabric also is a piece of some clothes. So let's open it up, and here is the first page. Oh, you can see it. The only thing I did here, mostly the whole journal, is about collaging and using some mixed media techniques, because I actually didn't have any tools for mixed media using the paste, texture paste and stuff, so I used whatever I managed to find, like colored paper, pencils and stuff. So this is some kind of a tissue, sticky tape, some collage, and yeah, this is the original backing of the book, whatever you call it. And then comes a lot of collaging with a little bit of houses, and yes, the door of this house is supposed to open. I'm not gonna do it now, just not to waste too much time on that. And another envelope from the Happy Mail, and a nice card, yeah, double-sided, and a card from Happy Mail as well. Okay, I'm gonna put it inside somehow. It doesn't want to. What's up? Yeah, now it's better. Yes, this is some kind of a sprayed template, yeah, some more collaging, and yeah, some flipping pages, this and this, and this one is just a card. And then you open it up here again, you know, this and this, and this is just a piece of very old notebook page. Not sure how old it is. It's like 3rd century for sure. Okay, and here we have a pocket on the side of this cover with some what do you see, with some cards for writing, journaling cards. Yep, then we open it up. I go check that it's all in the focus. And here is another page with some a paper napkin, right? And some collaging, and just another card to collage with. Yeah, that goes here. Yeah, and somehow they match, you know, these two come from different kits and they are matching. So this is a piece of a botanical book, a page from the botanical book. You know, the spine is secured everywhere, so that it doesn't get too loose and torn, because it's really like book page. They are not very sturdy. And another card spot or picture spot, and I just added some kind of collaging with die cuts and with fussy cut images. These are fussy cuts. I did it, well, definitely I made them myself, and some collaging and some printed patterns as well, fussy cut, and a feather from Dita. Some more collaging, and just nothing to add, collaging. And these are the cards from the kit that came that I bought somewhere on the marketplace. I must say that I glued it the way so well. It goes a little bit crinky, or whatever you call it, like not very flat, but I don't mind, since it's kind of a you know, the style is supposed to be against neat, let's say. And I used the washi, different types of washi tape and washi paper, like here, again to secure the spine. But I also secure the washi tape and pretty often even these stickers with just normal glue in order to secure them, because washi tapes usually don't hold for long. And here you can see a plant that I picked somewhere around my summer house, and it looks really, really sweet and nice. Well, and some collaging for sure as well. Some stitching, I picked some nice fabric pieces just to make some tabs or collages, and here they come. Yeah, an old envelope again, some previous century stuff. Okay, memorabilia, and a spot to write, and some kind of more cards to write on the journal with. This envelope is pretty flimsy because it's really old, and so I also used some washi to secure it, but it's still supposed to be taken with care. And that's the end of the page. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't have any pockets here. And let's see the following signature. The covers of the signature pretty often are covered, decorated with these cards, all of the from one kit, as you may see. So another signature starts, and again it's made of an envelope, the same as the previous one. It's made of some envelope, and as well this one is envelope signature, and that's why, but you have the opening at the top, and so there are some pictures I added here and some cards that you can see, yeah, made of some scrapbooking paper. Yep, let's see. Some more collaging. Let's put this back. Yeah, this piece back. Also ready to add some pictures or whatever you consider. So it's just a page with a little bit of a pocket and with some decorative pieces together with this nice so-called lunaria plant that I grew this year in my garden. and a little bit of stitching again. This is a page from one of the books from the Happy Meal, and again it's again a flip. That's it, and let's move on and see what we have here. And here we have another pocket with another Lunaria seed head. Actually it's a seed head, there are no seeds, but it's still used to hold seeds. And there are some more decorative elements here. Yes, ready to just embellish the page as they are or be used in some other spots. And another side of the pocket of the envelope with another opening. I don't know, a card probably, yeah, and a tab, cotton tab. It's, as far as I remember, it's American cotton, yeah. So that's the end of the signature, and that's the spine, the part of the spine, as you can see, yeah, double spine. And I will tell you, I somehow made some notes, or just, I mean, I tried to write on it just to add some more interest to that, more detail. So there will be some spots with ink on the inner spine. I will show how it is arranged a bit later. And here is a tiny book, actually, or notebook. This is the former library, let's say, personal journal for library notes. I'm not sure what you call it originally, but it's kind of I will show it later. So it's kind of a page where you have, you know, all your data is on the front cover, and then the librarian used to write down the date and then the name of the book, and then you just signed it to show that you took it. And then it's kind of a control. I don't know what you call that, and whether you have the same in the countries where you are, but I just use it as the base for the tiny mini journal in another bigger journal, just with everything decorated, with everything, with old book pages, with some tea dyed paper, coffee dyed paper. These are the patterns of that I embroidered, cross-stitched this year as well. A page from some botanical book that goes this way and this way, actually. Yes, and here, and you can see some remnants of these notes. Yeah, I left them somewhere somehow. And the birdie, which is also as well stitched. And so this is a clean, original clean page. And I have washi tape with the quote, which is sometimes there is no next time, no timeouts, and so on. So it's a complete quote, and it's pretty nice here. Yeah, and so that's the end of this signature, and we come to the next signature as well. And this one begins with these flips. This one, this Tim Holtz vellum kit. Then another page, some old cards, old document pages, some fabric printed with, not printed, I stamped it with some archival secure ink, Stazon, as far as I remember, right? And here we are. This is the bottom of this flip, and let's open it up and see the front cover and some more botanical book pages. Another flip with a card, and here you have a side pocket with some beautiful cards, again from Happy Meal. Another page, some embossed cardstock or paper, and then a little bit of a flip to show a nice dandelion leaf from my garden, and some tiny side pocket with some labels. We have some vellum stuff and another card, or I don't know, label, and then the dandelion in the printed copy format, and it's made into again a flip thing. This butterfly comes out, and this set of butterflies comes from a kit from Tim Holtz, paper kit from Tim Holtz, and I fussy cut them long ago. And another flip, and here we go to the back, and yeah, we have some hanging label as well. Decorate this stuff, everything I found at hand. Sorry, let's check. You see it? Yes, you see it. From time to time, I'm sitting now and I don't see what you see in the camera, so I just keep standing up from time to time to check whether I'm still in the focus. Let's see the continuation, and it's just another page, and this is a tiny envelope with a card in it, yeah. And another page with a lot of, you know, some kind of rustic paper, some dried leaves, some fussy cut and die cut leaves, and a tiny book or note spot, right, with some nice fabric and some secret spots to write, and it's used here as kind of a holder to keep all these strings secured. Another botanical book page, and that's the end of this signature, but it also has a multi-flip like that, and it's closed this way. And we have, as far as this, yeah, the last signature here, which starts with the envelope from the seed packet, yeah, and some journaling cards. Okay, let's open it up. Yep, and an old book page, book cover actually, as the background paper, and some composition with the die cut fans with some paper, some fabric, and some background picture with fussy cut images, and a little bit of additions here, something that is hiding behind the fence, yeah. Also can be used as a pocket, yeah. Another piece of, as far as I remember, this is linen, if I'm not mistaken, with botanical prints, and yep, here it is. And yet another envelope from the Happy Mail, used here as a flip as well, and here are some cards inside. Yes, here we go. That's the middle of this last signature. As you can see, it has another dandelion, and you can see the way the signatures are held together with this thread, which, well, actually it's stitched to the signature. And here we have some kind of an insert, or can be journaling spot. And this one is a page from a coloring book with samples and the original pictures, and again a dandelion, so that you could actually color it up with paint or with pencils, whatever. And another paper bag. Oh, I remember this paper bag. It's pretty, you know, old and a little bit torn, so I didn't fix this, just to leave it as is. This one, I bought some. It's one from the apothecary garden, or yeah, something like that. And I bought it, some tea in it, as far as I remember, herbal tea, many years ago. And another insert in this bigger bag. It also has some, you know, space here. Something can be added, but I just added some vellum card here. And that's the last page of the signature, collaged as much as possible with some pencil notes and with washi, different types of paper. And the last one, the last page with this tab. And as we open this page, we also see the inside cover, part of the cover. Now let me show you, this is the back side of the spine, and let me show you how this double spine is made. So the upper part is left loose. So as you see, this is the inner spine that I secured with some, you know, some sticky fabric that you use to make things sturdier. And then I used it for the inner spine, and I then the second spine, the outer spine, is left intact, like you don't have to stitch anything to it. And then I take, when everything is stitched to the inner spine, as you can see, you cannot see it here. There are two ways how to stitch it or add it to the cover. You can add inner spine here and the outer spine here on these two sides of this, like this and like that, on the two sides of this cover plate, and then stitch them all together and cover with some kind of fancy paper, or leave it as is. This time I decided to do it in a different way because I wanted to keep this edge, and I wanted to keep this part, this page as well, because it looks nice, just initially as it was in the book. And that's why I decided to leave it as is. And I stitched both this and this to the outer part of the plate. And then, in order to hide it, all this inside, I will glue it with some fabric glue, as I did it here, so it doesn't open here. If you want, you can leave it open, and then it can also be kind of a secret space, or you can add some stuff there inside, and that's it. So it goes this way. I'm pretty much done with this, I would say, I wouldn't call it awkward, but yeah, I feel like awkward, yeah, clumsy, even flip through. Yeah, I need to do something, and now I see that I have to do something with my setting and with some more things. But since it's the first after the long break, and some with new gadgets, I believe it's okay. It's a good trial video. I'm not going to like re-record it, do it again, because then I will never do it. It's just the way I feel these days. So thank you so much for watching, staying with me. If you have any questions, feel free to write them in the comment section. And also you can join my Instagram and my YouTube channel, my Facebook group, Meditative Scrapbooking, where I also post pictures even before the video is on and is even made. I hope to be able to make more videos. The following one I'm thinking about is all my textile things, pouches and things that I'm using myself that I haven't yet shown here, but I have created quite a few during this long break, and probably all my botanical journals that I really am using personally for botanical different types of notes. You can write which of these 2 videos you would like to see first, and then I will consider making it first. So thank you so much for watching. I'm happy to be back, and I hope everything will go better in all the respects. Thank you, and bye-bye.